Maibatsu Monstrociti is the first vehicle. This vehicle will cost you $1.5 million and an extra $1.1 million for the HSW upgrade, which can make it go extra fast and make it into a literal monster. So I highly recommend this vehicle, as this vehicle is good for both snow and as well as the hills and even Mount Chiliad itself. This thing is a lot of fun, so pick this one up if you haven't done so already. Next vehicle on the list is the La Coureuse. This vehicle is a very good looking vehicle in my opinion, and as well as being one of the best handling. I know I've said the Monstrosity is a literal monster, but this vehicle is its own monster, because this thing has the greatest acceleration you could have on a car, because it's electric and as well as 4-wheel drive, which makes it very grippy on the road. So you can pick this one up for almost $2 million, and as well as doing a HSW conversion for 800,000. So if you haven't already picked this thing up, do pick it up, and it's a lot of fun for a different reason. Next vehicle on the list, the Omness EGT. Which this time we got a 4-door vehicle, and it's very fast for what it is as well. Unfortunately, this particular car doesn't have a HSW. What it does have is armor protection. It's very armored. However, one of the problems with that is that it does not have a bullet resistant windows, which is a huge issue. But other than that, it makes up for it in its speed as well as its explosive resistant capability. I recommend this vehicle as well, purely because if you have any friends, you can have them hop along with you and drive around town. But other than that, it's another vehicle to have in your collection, and plus it's very good looking as well. Alright, next vehicle is a literal classic. We got the Weevil Custom. This vehicle is very fast for what it is as well. It does not have HSW, but what it makes up for it is in its customization. This thing has pretty much limitless creativity. You can put anything you like on it, and you can still make it look different to your friends or whoever in the lobby happens to have this car. And this car, in my opinion, is one of my favorites, purely because of the things you can do to it, and as well as you can make some interesting builds out of it. And another thing really bothers me about this car is that it does not like to turn, but it goes really fast in a straight line and almost catches up to most of the HSW vehicles. So if you're looking for a fun vehicle, not purely for missions, this would be a good option for you, and as well as the customization will give you limitless creativity to go crazy with. So do pick this one up, and this vehicle will be the best. You will not regret it. We have an honorable mention. I was going to nominate the Toreador as number 1, but then I realized that it's not fair comparing it to the other vehicles that I've just included, because it's rocket propelled and it can drive on the water. So I did not include it in the list, but I want to include it anyway because I'm not planning to do a weaponized vehicle list anytime soon, purely because of the fact that Oppressor Mark II exists. And that thing is the best thing out there, so there's no point making a video about it, because since that thing exists. But about the Toreador, so far what I can tell you is that it's one of the good vehicles to have, and in the past you were able to use it in heists, but now you are only able to use the Vigilante for that, which is a shame. But other than that, it's a great vehicle to have. It doesn't have a blimp, which makes you anonymous, so people wouldn't know that you're driving the Toreador in the first place. But other than that, do pick this up if you haven't got this already, because you're gonna have lots of fun with this. And if you guys are interested about a weaponized vehicle, I will do it, but I may have to disqualify Oppressor Mark II, but we will see how that goes anyway. So let's just go to the number 1. Okay, for the number 1 vehicle, we have the Banshi GTS, which is one of the fastest land vehicles you could ever own right now. And if I have to say, I purely picked this for number 1 because of its speed and as well as the looks, but if I'm honest, I prefer the classic Banshee over this one anyway. But I thought I included it in because of how popular it is nowadays and how often I see it, as well as it having a HSW upgrade, making it one of the fastest vehicles you could own. To be honest, I never see the practicality of this vehicle, purely because of the fact that the Toreador and the rocket propelled vehicles, to me anyway, seem more convenient to use. But the Banshee sometimes becomes very useful in the races, but That is if you don't overshoot the ramps. But other than that, it's another great vehicle to own. I purely, as I said, I picked it for its price as well as its HSW capability. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please let me know what I could do next, and please leave some feedback, and thank you very much for watching.